Hi guys, I'm Dr. Kappil Kishor, and today I'll be teaching you how to do back view figure analysis mail. So let's start with the back view. First you have to paste one picture, then from this point where the center of the shoulder you can find out in the picture, from there you have to take a balance line this way that has to be on 90-degree angle, and then mark the center back line as you can see the spinal cord at the back and the shape of hip till hip level, right from shoulder, from neck and shoulder. You can start the backbone, following the backbone, and you can mark till hip, taking the hip shape, right? So that is the center back marking you have to do. Then from one corner of the shoulder to another corner of the shoulder you have to mark the shoulder line, right? Then you have to mark waistline and hip line, right? And similarly you can check and see how the line for the arm, which is going this way and this way, and the line for the leg this way and this way, right? So this is the way you have to mark the back view picture for the figure analysis mail, right? So after marking on the picture, now we have to take one balance line and mark all the heads over it, and as 0 to 1 10, 1 to 2 10 blocks. Then in between we have to mark half of it, 1 and 2 1 and a half, that has to be 5 blocks. Then 2 and a quarter, 3 3 and a half, 4 4 and a half, 4 3 by 4, 5 6 7 8 9 10 and 10 and a half. So as a half head you have to extend 5 more blocks. So the total line will be of 13 inches, one block, that you can see over here. So after marking all the heads over the line and seeing this picture, you can just easily find out that how you have to convert this picture into the fashion figure, right? So first of all we have to mark the center back. So from 1.5 we have to just see that how center back is moving, and on 3.5, that is the waist level, center back is touching the balancing line and then going out for the hip shape, right? Okay, then 1.5 level is for shoulder. So the same level we have to mark with the same angle, 1.5 level, and the angle is the same. And even measurement also we have taken earlier, that for the shoulder is how much, 1.25 and 1.25 each side, because total measurement of shoulder line is 2.5, right? Then waistline level is 3.5 and waistline measurement is 1 3 by 4. So we are taking 7 blocks one side and 7 blocks the other side, and parallel to waist, we have to mark hip line. So hip line is hip line is 2 inches. So one side is less visible in the picture. So you can see that one side is less visible and one side is a little more visible. So according to the picture, we can just make suppose 6 blocks you have taken this side, then how much? 10 blocks we have to take this side, right? So 6 blocks and 10 blocks, right? So that will be total 2 inches. So a little extra line we can remove, and then one balancing leg, and in fact both the balancing legs are there. So for both the balancing legs we have to mark the leg length this way and this way. And for foot, diagonally we are taking 1 inch, and here also we are taking a little bit measurement as per the picture required, as per this much of space, right? And then for arm we have to go for a little gap here in between, and there is no gap that side. So this arm we have to take in 2 parts as 2 inches and 2 inches, shoulder to elbow, 2 inches and 2 inches. And then how much is visible here? It's not completely 1, so a little less than 1. How much is visible in the picture? That is what is the requirement. And similarly this side arm also we have to make it in the same manner, 2 inches and a little jerk, 2 inches, and then 5 plus 3, so 5 blocks and 3 blocks. So this is the way we have to complete the stick figure of this picture. We have to convert into a stick figure. So this is the way stick figure is done.